Welcome to this evening's Insperience. Taking some quiet time for myself. An inner experience to be in my inner world. I'm so used to being on the outside. How do I know I'm on the outside? When I'm easily affected by events, things I hear, things I see. If I notice the content of my thoughts, tend to always be about something out there, an opinion out there. Even if it seems like I'm inwards, if my thoughts are a reaction of things around me, of even the past, I'm still outside. I'm still in the outside world. And it leaves me vulnerable, where my sense of stability, my sense of contentment is easily affected by the conditions around me. This is how I know if I'm still living on the outside. To be in my inner world, an experience of me, the inner me, so to speak, since I feel so out there. The experience of my inner world takes time. That's what this quiet time is for. I gently bring my attention into the space where I am sitting. I can begin with my own awareness of being in that space I am in right now. If possible, to keep the eyes open, perhaps in a gentle lowered position, some place for the eyes to be able to have a point of focus. I can still be aware of the surroundings, that I'm present in this room I am in. Just observing. It's as if I have 3 square feet of land, if that's all I have, of quiet space around me. This quiet solitude, and to become aware as well of how the body is aligned, where the feet are, where the hands are, just observing. Now bringing my awareness to a more subtle aspect, the breath. Just watching, observing. Watching and observing the quality and the depth of the breath. Not getting lost in it, not getting lost in the rhythm. It's just learning to gently be an observer. And now I may even notice the background noise of the mind, which I do not want to control. Just watch the mind as my next point of observation. Watching as an observer, that too takes practice, because there is a propensity to control, to suppress the thoughts, especially if the thoughts start to create emotions of guilt, of shame. or other emotions. Let me even acknowledge then that these emotions come. They come quite automatically now. Acknowledging is so different from suppressing. So I watch the mind. It's as if it is background noise. It's always been there. But when I become an observer, first of the outside and slowly going in, I can be more aware of the thoughts of the mind, observing the pattern, the past or the future, or maybe something currently I face. And if I can see on the undertow what is driving the train of thoughts, it is always something to do with trying to resolve, trying to figure out. So let me observe with that understanding. And underneath that drive to resolve, to figure out, it's because there is a desire inside to become free. That if I could resolve or figure it out, then I wouldn't have to be bound to it anymore. Let me have that perspective as I continue to observe. That is actually the reason why my thoughts, my train of thoughts go in different directions. The essence is always the same. I want freedom so I can be happy, so I can be at peace. It just doesn't seem apparent until I understand. And that is what helps me to understand. It's the feeling of freedom. The feeling of being able to let go. That matters the most. So let me, as I continue to observe the thoughts, realize underneath all of the kinds of thoughts I have, I just want that feeling that nothing is influencing me, nothing is a threat, that I will be okay. This feeling of freedom, of calm, it's actually innate in me. Observing the thoughts is an important step to access that calm that I have inside. Seeing the thoughts with the light of understanding. It places this gentle, buffered distance between me and the train of thoughts, because now I know where they come from. They reveal something deeper. And that insight is very empowering. Because I feel peaceless. When there is uncertainty, when there is fear of loss, when the feeling that all is good, all is well, may not be what I'm experiencing. As the observer, me watching, me the one listening through these ears, sitting in this space, me the thinker, being an observer, slowly allows this quiet stillness. The thoughts are there, but because I don't battle with them, the grip of the emotions, the frustration lessens. It's as if I can watch the thoughts move like a train, and I'm not on that train. The train of thoughts, I allow them to pass by, but I can only do that when there is understanding of why those trains of thoughts, many trains, why they come. Places me in a powerful position, powerful in the sense of subtle power, less controlled by the thoughts. And understanding that the reason for them is because I need inner well-being. Me, the observer, as these thoughts continue to come, let them go as I observe. Where there is a stillness as I observe. There is me, the observer, and the thoughts that go past. And the stillness that I feel is actually my own nature that becomes more and more apparent. The stillness of who I am. Actually, the most background sound, the sound of stillness that was superseded by the noise of the mind. The stillness of me that has always existed, drowned out by the noise of waste and worry and fear. The stillness of me, this is me, the observer. Because what I am is actually a subtle living being of consciousness, a point of light, seated right behind the eyes, behind the forehead. Around that area, I, the soul, exist. It's not like I didn't exist before, it's just now I become aware of myself. Increasingly feel my own sense, my own existence, my own sense of being. The stillness that I am, this is the constancy of me, the soul. This is the constancy that I have constantly been looking for in life, thinking it's out there. Completely lost access to my true nature. Lost access to the experience of what I'm really like. The stillness that I am. I can feel simplicity. in my own presence. I just fill and with the eyes open, still, aware, I, the soul, am listening, experiencing my own presence as I still sit in this body. My awareness is just subtle on myself. As I experience my own quality of being. When I get to feel, experience myself in the awareness of who I am. Stillness isn't a concept. It's not about nature out there. It's about my own nature. Embodying what I'm really like. Outside of that world stage of acting and roles, all so physical and gross that when I'm in that consciousness, I become heavy, become dependent. Dependent on everything around me to become stable, for fulfillment. When the richness of me, the soul, is forgotten, inaccessible. This is my true DNA. And as a soul, just as people have physical parents, as a soul, I am a spiritual being, and so I have a spiritual parent. And that's what my true DNA is like, my true nature. A soul who never comes into a body and loses himself the way I do. A soul who always remembers he's a soul. And because his awareness is always as a soul, his state is constant. Always real. Always in that state of integrity, always true. Never changing in awareness and consciousness. No fluctuation. No noise, no complications, constant, constantly free, constantly real. And because no noise, no fluctuation in that soul's experience, always in silence. Constantly stable. My spiritual parent stays in reserve so that I have someone who can be my anchor, who has the original blueprint of what I'm really like. In fact, a huge relief. This is what I'm really like him. How many times do I sentence myself that my nature is because of my physical upbringing, because of things that have happened in the past, because of opinions of others, because of outcomes, disappointments, mistakes. But I'm really a soul. That's really who I am. And my true nature, my real DNA, is like my spiritual parent. So the stillness that I feel, I can bolster this experience and awareness with the knowing, with the understanding. This is the real me. And I can identify with my spiritual parent as my reference point. Of what I'm really like, who I'm like. And this helps me let go of so much falsehood just by embodying the experience of the real me. In this stillness, just me and my parent, I heal. I become whole. Om Shanti. That marks the end of tonight's Insperience. A warm reminder for those who are online. You're more than welcome to join for our next session, which we will stop and restart live stream for Essential Raj Yoga. So we will stop and restart again. And for souls, if you wish to join, thank you for coming this evening with your subtle presence, your subtle support. Great benefit for yourself and creating this peaceful grid for the world. Om Shanti.